Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Liz. Love you guys. Thanks for being here today. I'm gonna play with paint today intuitively, but using my own inspiration. So a while back, maybe 2 or 3 videos, I painted this in my intuitive collection painting thing. Okay, so and that was really enjoyable. I really like the color combination that I chose. I used 3 different colors. And that's not true. That's, I guess, 4. Well, it's 3 if you want to include black and white. Okay, a liquid text. So I painted that, and it's like, okay, I love that color combination. What does it look like in my sketchbook? So I did another one similarly in my sketchbook, not using any brushes. This was a no brush painting. This also was very little. We had 1 brush. This was just scraped paint with credit cards and such things like that. And my finger, I think I used a finger. But anyway, I really like this color combination. So with that, I wanted to do some more painting with those colors just to see, because when you're doing intuitive painting, it's just a layer into your experience. You figure out something that you like, and then you can expand on that for something a little more permanent. Sketchbook, magazine page. I'm heading on over to my easel over there, where I have 2 pieces of canvas paper from this Artist Off canvas pad that I just opened up, and it's acrylic or archival acid-free lightweight cotton duck. I don't know what that means. Acrylic gesso primed and for acrylic and oil painting. 270 G. I don't even know all of these terms, but it's basically just a pull-out thing, and it is canvas. There are threads. So, and you can see right here, you just pull it apart. But this is also made so you can paint on it like this if you wanted to. It's got a flatness right there, so you can just lay it flat if you want to. So I've got my setup, and let me set that aside, and this aside, and this aside. Well, actually, I need to see these. I need to look at these while I'm painting. So I'm gonna put these up over here where my easel is, so I can kind of look at my inspiration. And it's interesting. It's interesting because the 2 different kinds of canvases have different results. Okay, those 2 things, the white paper and then the magazine page, 2 different results. Okay, I'm going to set the camera up so that's facing my easel, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my setup. I've got everything on the right of me because I'm right-handed. I've got my towels, my paper towels. I've got my paint brushes. I don't know what I'm going to use yet for paint brushes. This old notebook top is going to be my palette, what I will be using. I brought up gloves. I'm covered head to toe in my painting protective gear. Seriously, I know what I do. And then I am going to start doing my thing, and I hope it turns out okay. Hi guys. And we'll see. I'm going to start out a little different. I'm going to start with a Posca and just draw myself some guidelines, and then we'll see how it all goes. We'll just see. Let's see. Hi. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so I add some lines in something that resembles a landscape, and with the sun and some hills type mountains, fields, whatever. It's nothing that really is a thing. So this is the palette that I'm using for blending up the background color. I'm going to use gray like I used on the other two art pieces that I did. And this foam brush, I used quite a bit of water, so it's kind of like a wash going over these lines, and just to break up that white space. So here's the background so far. It's just that black and antique parchment / white. And there's my football holding my easel in place. And that's what I have so far, and I'm going to dry it here in a little bit, and then I'll keep on painting and fix the lighting a little bit. I hope you're enjoying this. I know I sure am. Okay, I kind of love my palette, and oops, I lost my light there for a second. Kind of think my palette's pretty cool. Got a lot of orange left, so I'll have to scrape that off on something. Maybe I'll just scrape it all over on this, and some black left. But yeah, my palette's really cool. I love that. I like the results. You know, basically I'm doing some sort of fall landscape. This isn't a real place. It's just kind of an impression of a possible kind of landscape. And there's a lot of mid-tones and some light tones, not a lot of darks. I do have some highlight or dark shadowy things down here and a few things here. And honestly, I wanted it to not take too long. I think this took less than 30 minutes altogether. I don't know, my tape lines are terrible. So that is something to remember when I'm working on this kind of paper, because it is rigid. I should have really sealed that down a lot better. So that's a result of that. But honestly, for a practice and for just playing around with a few colors and black and the antique white, it's not a bad idea, not a bad, you know, kind of a thing. And then now I've got like this collection of these kind of colors. I've got this one, I've got this one still, and the original, the OG. Didn't put any black on here, and I could have, but I kind of like the softer mid-tones of these. So that is my intuitive painting of today, and I have to say that was kind of fun working in doubles and having a little bit different strokes and color waves on each one. It was kind of fun, even though they're the same palette, a little bit different results, and I love it. I think it's fun. I feel like I've added to my experience on painting and with these colors and with a landscape type of format. Well, it's not landscape, it's vertical, but you know, it's a scene of sorts. Very rough, so don't judge. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I hope you found some inspiration from that. Just an easy way to, again, use your own inspiration for what you are trying to create. Yeah, I do a lot of other things, but every now and then I just feel like I need to paint. A lot of gluing I do, and a lot of collage, but I just wanted to paint today, and this is the result. So I'm really happy about that, and I hope that gives you guys some inspiration, and you find some way to get some maybe painting in today. All right, friends, I love you. Take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.